Greetings from Spirit Quest Sedona Retreats, the place for healing, self-growth, and relationship repair. Thanks for joining us.
Today, we will take a closer look at what it means to have a trigger, what you can do to become more self-aware about the trigger, and how to release the trigger so that you're no longer carrying the emotional reaction or outburst that it causes. So first, talking about what is a trigger. A trigger is something that causes you to have an emotional reaction to something that happened in the past. Or rather, you're having an overt reaction, typically an emotional reaction, visceral reaction to something in the now that is reminding you or bringing up the same feelings as something very painful from the past. So basically, you walk by a person, they say a remark at the store, and all this heat is surged up in your body, and it really got under your skin. That's a trigger. Or you were really, really hurt in a relationship and got cheated on, and then you're in a new relationship, and every time that your partner goes out with his friends without you, you get really uncomfortable and causes you to panic, and you're not able to trust. That is a trigger. So triggers can come in a lot of different ways. We can experience them by feeling angry, irritated, sad, hurt, and it's important to start to, instead of just feeling them, getting upset and saying, oh well, moving on, that person's rude, or I can't trust them, and everyone's the same, you start taking ownership of the trigger. Taking ownership means this is my body, this is my experience, this is my emotions. This means that I can change it. And we all have a choice on how we respond, react, engage with the world. And so this technique and discussing this for this podcast is really to help you to have emotional freedom and to maintain a state of peace and to have relationships that are healthy and clear, and you are not repeating toxic behaviors, thoughts, or relationship dynamics for the lesson to be learned. This is helping us to be conscious creators, understanding the lesson, so that we don't have to keep attracting people or situations or circumstances that help us to level up, so to speak, or to evolve. And I would believe that we have these different responses or reactions to life, not so we can be autopilot through life, but that we can use them as learning tools and to actually continue that depth, continue that learning, continue that self-study, and be grateful for them. Actually, they're our teachers. If we did not have the triggers, we would just glide right through life and it's easy peasy, but many times it's not that way, especially for those of you that have trauma like myself. It can make it really difficult to pick apart what's yours, what's the other person's, what's reality, what's an overt response, what's an appropriate response. So through my studying of triggers and trauma, I've really understood this to be really a cry or an indication of these main things. A look at your primal wounding, thus your primal needs. So it's really a powerful thing to start understanding your childhood formative self. What were the main reinforced emotions, feelings, stories that we got from mom and dad? It's important to do the inner child work so that we can have a better idea of our inner child psyche inner child psyche is stunted. It can be stunted if we have a lot of childhood trauma. Many times we put up defenses, and we have a mechanism of constricting, hiding, shielding. But it doesn't have to be a full-on process of inner child work, although I highly do recommend it. It's really about just taking a step back, being the eagle view, and looking at your childhood. All right, what happened in my childhood? Okay, mom and dad were really busy. Dad was never around. Start listing out the feelings of your childhood. What was reinforced to you? What were those needs? Usually it's about feeling safe, seen, heard, wanted, accepted. We need to feel safe, seen, heard, wanted, accepted. These are needs that must get met within a human. Many times the full spectrum of our needs as a human is not met. Our parents fall short somewhere in there. So once we understand our primal need to be wanted, or once you figure out which one yours is, mine is to be seen. I never felt seen or emotionally validated as a child. I never got that emotional connection. So I found out, wow, my core wound is really to be validated. If I'm not validated or not seen, I get triggered. It is upsetting to me. The only way I was able to figure that out is by getting continually triggered and doing the work, where it's like, man, what's the theme with all these? This is so difficult. It's not even the person. It's the situation that is triggering me. Because I was having such a huge response, I stopped and started to do some study. And that's what I'd like you to do. So we're coming to a place of an awareness and action. Oh, okay, I got triggers. Boom, that's awareness. Next is action. Let's list these out. Let's start figuring out exactly where the response is happening and with whom. Is it with men? Is it with women? Is it with people with authority? Is it people who you are emotionally vulnerable with? Is it mom, dad, family? So listing it all out, really identifying where it's at in the body. I feel a tightness in my stomach. I feel thumping in my heart. In my solar plexus, it's a twisting, a grinding feeling I get in my solar plexus, or understanding where it's at in the body. So I think it's a two-part thing, identifying the needs, which will really help you, or the core wounds, which will help you to reinforce the opposite of the core wound. I never felt seen, therefore I need validation. Validation is going to have to really carry through your whole adult life. I have to be validated, which means that you, as your adult self, parenting, you in the now, needs to really fight for validation and having relationships that validate you. Because the inner wound is going to want to attract that same wound, which many times is going to reinforce the wound. Interesting how that happens. We will attract situations and people that will reinforce the core wounding. It's very profound once you get that. So once we see that, we take full ownership for our experience, full radical responsibility for our experience, which means that we now have to show up for ourselves and reinforce the opposite of the wounding. I felt abandoned. When I was small. My mom left. I was abandoned. No one ever included me. I was abandoned. Okay, so then now I have relationships with men who abandon me. They tell me all these promises, make me feel like I'm special and loved, and then they take off and they just leave me. Okay, well, what is that showing us? It's showing us that we have an inner child abandonment wound that has to be loved, held, seen, and healed. So now it's, once you have that awareness, now we need to make sure that we sow in inclusion, and we definitely demand that we have men that reinforce inclusion and honesty and emotional vulnerability and openness. So I think it's important to list it out, journal prompts, sit with it, get the emotion, get some EMDR, get the tapping going on, tapping in the area of the triggered spot, in the solar plexus, in the heart, in the throat. Even though I'm feeling triggered right now, I love and accept myself. Doing good circular breaths. I really like a count to 4 in. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Hold for 4. Tapping in that spot. Oh, my heart. Even though I'm feeling triggered right now, I love and accept myself. I know my core wound is not being seen, but I validate myself. You are so beautiful. I release this emotional block. So being present with your body, having release, breath is a really great way to release the trigger. And then trying to reframe your thoughts a little bit to present day. It's like, man, I'm not going to allow my past to kind of steal away my present moment. And I'm choosing to live with the 4 agreements, right? Good old Don Ruiz Miguel. We are going to not take it personal. We're going to assume the best. So, I'm having a visceral response to this. I'm getting triggered, but I'm not going to take it personal. I'm going to assume the best. I'm going to assume this person is actually fighting for my best and highest good. I'm going to assume that this person, no matter how they're coming across to me, is a good person because I believe in the innate beauty of humanity. So, so it's really mindset, it's in the body, doing the inner self-study, and so these are very powerful ways of sitting with yourself and understanding your trigger. Everyone's trigger is a little bit different, but we need to be the observer and taking a look at any patterns, start writing them down, the where, when, how, sight, smells. The subconscious is trying to continually protect you because you were hurt at some point. That's what we need to realize, is that the trigger you're experiencing in the present moment it has a little bit to do with what's happening in the present moment, but it's really about that deeper conditioning or what the ego is trying to do for you, or subconscious is trying to protect you. It's saying this smells, looks, feels, seems similar to what happened before and we got hurt. So we're going to shield up, protect you. We're going to put an ache in your stomach so you get away. Or however you retreat in yourself or try to protect yourself for safety, because we're always looking to be safe, right? So, and so that kind of frees that person up too, especially in a relationship. You're getting triggered. Men are triggering me. This female, my new partner, is triggering me. I was really hurt in the past. It's really scary to trust and be vulnerable. This beautiful person, we want to give them that space and that trust, right? So realizing that we need to do the work. If we're getting triggered by people, it's up to us, not them, up to us to heal that and release them paying the consequences for something that happened to you in the past. And that's what is interesting about us, is that many times what we'll end up doing is like the self-serving prophecy. It's where despite what you really, really want to not happen, it happens because it reinforces that same wound. All men leave me. I can never trust anybody. Therefore, that happens because we put all of our energy into that, and then we get so triggered that we push people away. Thus, we self-sabotage. So, deeper awareness, deeper understanding, and really using this life school as our beautiful life lesson to ebb and flow and to learn. And instead of trying to run away from people, trying to put up those walls because it's this false sense of safety, how about we crack it all open and we allow people in? In another episode, we'll talk about energy shield protection and really what that means. How to protect our gifts, but we need to be emotionally open and available to people. We need to assume the best with people. We need to take radical responsibility and ownership for our emotional surges and charges and the way we react to people. Even if something comes across a little rude or whatever it is, it's you know what, it's okay. You're probably having a bad day. Hey, you cut me off. You probably got to get somewhere really fast. Maybe someone's in trouble. So assuming the best and believing in people and rooting for people. You be a cheerleader. You be a cheerleader for yourself. And the most important thing, triggers are a way of letting us know that there's a deeper need within ourselves that we're not meeting. That's huge. How can I see and validate myself? How can I make myself feel safe? How can I hear my inner guide, my inner brilliance, my innate, profound wisdom, divine wisdom? How can I hear him? Listen to my guide. How can I make myself feel wanted, worthy, wanted in this world, needed in this world, that I'm purposeful, I belong here. I'm. It's really your self-image that's going to, you're the projector, as people say in the movie. It's your movie. So I hope this was helpful. I'm sure we'll touch base on it again, but that's kind of my download that I've been getting about triggers, about core wounding, and about needs. It's really difficult. One thing I want to recap is that it's imperative in relationship, if you're opening yourself up again after you've been hurt or whatever it may be, moving forward, that you, and with friendships too, after you've done your healing, that you're mindful of those core needs. And it's nothing to be ashamed of, or it's just that's a part of you. And so you got hurt, or you weren't seen, or certain needs that weren't met when you were a kid. Most of us didn't get fully met. And so you need to have relationships that reinforce the opposite of that. So thank you so much for tuning in, and let us know if you have any other questions.